Oh well, what's up YouTube? How are you guys doing? Well, today I want to talk about the Elden Ring multiplayer component of the game and why it's not good. The single player part of Elden Ring is really good. I really like that part of Elden Ring, but I always hated the multiplayer section of Elden Ring. But the problem is, they don't really tell you the full truth, but I'm gonna tell you here today. Elden Ring multiplayer is really bad. And it's not because it's a bad game, it's all because of its server, alright? Now, Elden Ring still uses peer-to-peer servers on 2022. That means a player host is connected to another player, right? We need to have a host and we need another player to connect to that host, and both of them are gonna be responsible for basically the connection. Let's just say that you have a great internet but somebody else doesn't have a great internet. You guys cannot play together. You just going up to experience this huge amount of lags and the game's just gonna be unenjoyable, and that is not anybody else's fault, honestly, because not everyone got a really good internet. Not everyone have a NASA internet connection. There is a lot of people who have a weaker, lower internet connection. The peer-to-peer servers could be good if, let's just say, that the host and the other player who is connected to that host live really close to each other. Let's just say that I live in Japan and I want to play with another friend who lives in the United States. The travel distance between Japan and America, it's really huge, so basically the amount of lag, it's gonna be humongous. Let's just say that I live in Japan and the other player also lives in Japan, so it's not gonna be that bad. The farther you are from the host, the more laggier experience you're gonna have. The solution to this is for the game to have its own servers. Almost every single free-to-play game have its own server. Paladins, Counter-Strike, Fortnite, PUBG, Free Fire, all of these games have its own server. Let's just say that I live in Japan, I have a friend who lives in the United States, and we want to play together. What is the solution? Now, the solution is to connect to the middle ground, which is like the UK, France, Germany. We are going up to find a middle place on this like equal amount of lag, but it's not so big because the UK and the US are very close to each other. Japan and let's just say France, somewhat close to each other. They are closer to Japan and let's just say the United States, you know. UK is like acting like a host. Two players are connected to the host in the middle, equal a zero amount of lag. Wow, man, why are they not making this chain to our modern video games? Because these servers cost a lot of money. Cheaper route that companies do is taking good old peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer is like the oldest connection method that video games company have been using since basically Call of Duty 4, like 2005, and we are in 2022, which is like 18 years later, and they are still using the same outdated method just to save money. Of course, this problem wouldn't affect everyone. Let's just say you live in Canada and the host is living on the United States. Again, not a huge amount of lag. Now, the problem is when people all around the world are trying to play with like each other, like me, somebody who like live all the way across the universe, and I want to play with like my basically American friends, UK friends, Japanese friends, and I'm just met with this huge delay. Just a shame because Elden Ring is a really great game. Do I blame From Software team? No, I do not blame From Software team because they are just responsible for developing the game. The game mechanics, the systems, the story, whatever, the gameplay, they are responsible for the single player and the multiplayer component. But the thing is, one responsible for the servers, I think by Dynamical, they are the one responsible, I believe. So yeah, so that is why Elden Ring Multiplayer will never going to be great, because if you're having a great connection, that doesn't mean somebody else is not lagging. This problem might not affect everyone. It's definitely going up to affect a lot of people, and the slower your internet is, the worse the experience is gonna be. And yeah, that was everything for today's video. Now hopefully you find some useful information in here. And my goal is to make you smarter, my friends. So yeah, so make sure you subscribe. So yeah, because I post a lot of interesting videos like this, like basically we dive deep down into like the mechanics of a video games, and I'm gonna explain everything to you because I'm gonna make you smarter, my friends. All right, see ya.